Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English podcast. My name is Jack, and I'm very happy you're here today. If you are learning English and you want to speak simple, real English, this podcast is for you. Today, I want to share about English in daily life, talking about weather naturally. Before we start, please like this episode, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is learning English. Good job for being here. Now relax, sit comfortably, and let's start. 1. The art of small talk. Weather is perhaps the most common topic of conversation in the English-speaking world. Why? Because it is something everyone experiences. Whether you are at a bus stop, in an office elevator, or meeting a friend for coffee, talking about the weather is the perfect way to start a conversation. In this section, we will learn how to describe the sky, the temperature, and the feeling of the air. We will move from simple sentences to more natural, native-like expressions. Listen carefully to the rhythm and the vocabulary. 2. Describing a beautiful day. 1. The magic of a clear sky. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine you are waking up on a perfect morning in the spring of 2026. You open your window and the air is fresh. The first thing you notice is the sky. It isn't just blue, it is a vibrant, crystal clear azure. When we describe a beautiful day, we often start with the sky. You can say, "The sky is wide and clear." There isn't a single cloud in sight. In English, when there are no clouds, we call it a cloudless sky. This suggests a sense of peace and openness. It's the kind of day that makes you want to step outside immediately. 2. Temperature and the sun. Next, let's talk about how the sun feels. On a beautiful day, the sun is not too hot and it's not too weak. It is pleasant. The sun is shining brightly. It is a sun-drenched morning. If the temperature is perfect, not cold, not hot, we use the word mild or balmy. A balmy breeze is a soft, warm wind that feels like a gentle touch on your skin. You can tell your friend, "The weather is absolutely glorious today, isn't it?" This word glorious adds a lot of emotion to your speech. It shows that you are truly enjoying the moment. 3. Nature in bloom. A beautiful day is not just about the sky, it's about everything around us. On such a day, the colors of nature seem more alive. You can say, "The grass is a lush green. The flowers are in full bloom. The birds are chirping melodiously." When you describe these things, you are practicing your descriptive English. Instead of saying, "The park is nice," you can say, "The park is bathed in sunlight and the atmosphere is incredibly serene." Serene means calm and peaceful. Using words like these will make your English sound sophisticated and natural. 4. How a beautiful day affects us. Why do we love a beautiful day so much? Because it changes our mood. It makes us feel energetic and optimistic. You might say, "This weather has really cheered me up. I feel so refreshed by this crisp, clean air." When the weather is this good, we often feel the urge to be active. You can use the phrase, "to make the most of it." For example, "It's such a lovely day. We should really make the most of it and go for a walk." This means you want to take full advantage of the good weather before it changes. 5. Vocabulary practice. To help you reach fluency, let's repeat some key beautiful day words slowly. Listen and repeat after me. Crisp, fresh and cool air. Radiant, something shining brightly. Picture perfect, as beautiful as a photograph. Spectacular, very impressive or beautiful. Golden hour, the beautiful light just before sunset. Now, let's look at how to use these in a real conversation. Imagine you meet a neighbor while walking. You, "Morning, John. What a stunning day, right?" John, It sure is. I'm glad the rain has finally stopped. Me too. It's so refreshing to see the sun again. I think I'll spend the whole afternoon in the garden. John, that sounds like a great plan. Enjoy the sunshine. Thanks. You too. 3. Talking about the heat. 1. The intensity of the sun. Sometimes the beautiful day we just discussed turns into something much more intense. The temperature rises and the sun becomes powerful. In English, we don't just say, "It is hot." We have many ways to describe the different levels of heat. If you step outside and the heat hits you like a wall, you can say, "It is scorching today," or "It's a real boiler out there." When the sun is so bright that it is hard to look around, we call it blazing. You might say, "The blazing sun is right overhead." Understanding these words helps you describe the intensity of the weather more accurately. 2. Humidity and stickiness. In many parts of the world, especially in 2026, heat comes with humidity. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. This is often more uncomfortable than the heat itself. "It's so humid today," or "the air feels thick," or "it's very muggy." When it is humid, you start to sweat. In a natural conversation, you can say, "It's so sticky out here, I need a cold shower," or "The humidity is unbearable." This word unbearable means it is so much that you cannot tolerate it. Using these words will make your English sound very realistic and practical. 3. Comparing heat to objects. English speakers love to use metaphors or comparisons to describe the heat. This makes the language more colorful. "It's like an oven outside," or "It's a furnace today." You could fry an egg on the sidewalk. When you use these expressions, people understand exactly how you feel. It adds a bit of humor and emotion to your conversation. Practice saying these slowly. "It is like an oven outside." 4. Seeking relief. When it is this hot, the conversation usually turns to how we can cool down. "I'm looking for some shade," or "Let's head indoors and turn on the air conditioning." "I'm parched, I need a cold drink." You might also hear people talk about the heat wave. A heat wave is a period of several days with unusually hot weather. You can say, "We are right in the middle of a massive heat wave." This is a very common topic in news reports and daily small talk. 5. Practical dialogues. The heat. Let's listen to a conversation between two colleagues during a lunch break in July. "Whew, is it just me or is it stifling in here?" "No, it's not just you. The AC is broken and it's boiling outside." "I heard it's supposed to be even hotter tomorrow." "I can't believe it. I'm already sweating buckets." "Let's go grab an iced coffee, my treat." 6. Tips for learners. When you talk about the heat, pay attention to your body language. Often, people sigh or use words like "whew" or "ugh" to show they are tired of the weather. In your English journey in 2026, try to observe how people react to the weather in movies or podcasts. Do they sound frustrated? Do they sound exhausted? Try to copy their tone. This is part of the shadowing technique we discussed earlier. 4. When the weather turns bad. 1. The change in the atmosphere. Sometimes the sun disappears. The bright blue sky we loved turns into a heavy, dark gray. In English, we call this an overcast sky. The atmosphere feels different. It feels gloomy or somber. When you see the clouds gathering, you can say, "It looks like it's going to rain. The sky is clouding over. There's a storm brewing." In 2026, weather can be unpredictable. Being able to describe these changes helps you communicate effectively with colleagues or friends when plans need to change because of the weather. 2. The many stages of rain. English has many specific words for rain. Not all rain is the same. Drizzling. If the rain is very light and fine, like a mist, we call it drizzling. You might say, "It's just drizzling. I don't think I need an umbrella." Showers. These are short periods of rain. We're having a few scattered showers today. Pouring. When it is raining very hard, we say it is pouring down or bucketing down. Downpour. A sudden heavy rain is called a downpour. If you get stuck in the rain without an umbrella, you don't just say you are wet. You say, "I'm soaked. I'm drenched to the bone. My clothes are soaking wet." 3. Thunder and lightning. When the rain becomes violent, we enter the world of thunderstorms. This is a great time to use dramatic vocabulary. The lightning flashed across the sky. Did you hear that clap of thunder? The thunder is rumbling in the distance. If you are afraid of storms, you might say, "The storm is quite intense," or "The wind is howling outside." The word howling describes the sound of strong wind blowing through trees or buildings, like the sound of a wolf. 4. Cold and windy weather. Bad weather isn't always about rain. Sometimes it's about the wind and the cold. It's a bit nippy today. There is a biting wind outside. It's freezing. When the wind is blowing everything around, we call it blustery. You might say, "Hold on to your hat, it's very blustery out there." If the wind is cold and uncomfortable, we describe it as bitterly cold. 5. Practical dialogues. Let's practice 2 common scenarios. Listen to the speed and the tone. Scenario A, between friends. "Hey, did you see the forecast for tomorrow?" "No. Is it going to rain?" "Yeah, they said it's going to be miserable all day. Heavy rain and wind." "Oh no, I was planning to go for a hike. I guess I'll stay in then." Scenario B, with a stranger, small talk. "Cold morning, isn't it?" "It sure is. I think I saw some frost on my car this morning. I hope it clears up by the afternoon." "Me too. Have a good day." 6. Weather idioms. To make your English even better, you can use weather words to describe other things. Under the weather. This means you feel a little bit sick. "I'm feeling a bit under the weather today." A breeze. This means something is very easy. "The exam was a breeze." Snowed under. This means you are very busy with work. "I'm snowed under with these reports." Break the ice. This means to start a conversation in an awkward situation. Thank you for listening. Keep practicing every day. This is Jack. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.